really long.
And we're live.
We're live. We're back. This is episode 34 of the Psychology of Fuckery. I'm Chris Roach. That's Joe Pomerico to my left and his lovely wife and my pal, Christine James Walker.
Hey.
Hey, so I just got here. I was starving, and Christine tells me, she goes, "No, my God, we don't have anything." She goes, "Wait, I have this protein bar." But when she looks at Joe, when she says it, I'm like, "Why are you looking at Joe?" And I realize it's his protein bar. So I couldn't help. I said yes, and it just tasted that much better knowing I was taking candy from a baby.
It just sounded like Sebastian.
Wait, I guess that's payback for when we ate your Midnight Milky Way.
That's right. You guys bought me a Midnight Milky Way.
And the sickest part was,
I never had to know. You just showed me a picture of it.
well, I didn't, I told you. I didn't have to come clean about that. And I
Oh
think
my
it happened twice, actually, right, Joe?
Yeah. I don't blame you. Listen, when you get that sweet tooth, so I've been doing good with the weight loss. I'm down. I'm going to hit the 280s next week. I'll be in the 280s for the first time in like over a year.
Wow.
But the one thing that's been working for me is when I drive home from gigs, I'm like, all right, just sit with the hunger, just listen to music. And I try to go home and then eat something when I get home. But last night, I went into a local gas station. I'm like, I want a candy bar. And when I walked in there, you ever smell garbage that's really, really bad? And you're like, what does that smell? And you realize you put food in the garbage and it just stinks.
Yeah.
It smelled so bad. And I'm like, oh my God. And the guy looked at me like he was offended. I'm like, I couldn't even stand in there. I had to turn around and walk out. So I think God was helping me out right there. He's like, all right, let's make the gas station smell like shit so he doesn't buy a candy bar. Thank you, God, for looking out for me. So what's going on with you guys?
Well,
I turned 40 yesterday.
Yay! Welcome to the 40s.
And, funny story, I go to open up my card. My dad sends me a card.
Right?
I open it up. I don't know if you can see.
40.
This is the
40.
card that he sent me.
It's a plain looking card with a gold 40 on it. It's pretty.
Yep.
It's pretty and classy.
So that was from my dad. And then my mom sends me a card.
The same exact card. Now, mind you, your parents are separated.
Correct. And they're not really friends. So
And how far apart do they live, Christina?
about an hour away.
That is freaking crazy.
about
Pennsylvania?
About an hour, and
They got him at the Wegmans.
no, there's no Wegmans by my mom. So
No, I know.
okay. Then I got another card.
Okay.
I open it up.
Happy birthday to you.
It's a really nice Hallmark card.
Okay, this looks like a nice festive card.
But no, I'm saying it's nice because from who it's from, freaking State Farm.
State Farm Insurance sent you a card?
And they called me and left me a message that said, and it was not AI. It was the woman from
It wasn't Jake?
it was not Jake, and she wished me a happy birthday. And then I opened my gift from Joe first thing in the morning.
Oh.
And he's, giving me the disclaimer, like, listen, I don't know if you're going to like this, like, whatever. Like,
No, I knew you'd like it. It's just
Was it like Christmas?
What?
Our parents
No,
like it's going to be a bad Christmas this year.
well, I don't know. He was just like, so I open it up. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but
It's my favorite. Orange is my favorite color.
the back.
she opens the back. The back is showing when she opens.
And it reads advanced praise for thrilling tales of modern men.
Okay, all I see is
Sexism.
thrilling tales of modern men. And knowing me, hello, the feminist, I'm like, why do I want to read a story about modern men? Like, no offense, guys, but like, and then he just turns it over.
So she's holding it like this.
Right, the back cover.
All right.
Okay.
I see whatever's happening brewing in her mind about this title, and I just took it and went.
Oh, it's the author.
Danny McBride.
Oh.
But the way he pointed, when he turned it around, I looked down and I just see Danny McBride, because I hadn't had my coffee yet, so I just see Danny McBride, and I was so excited and happy. And apparently, this book has been out, and I follow Danny McBride's career. So I didn't know about this. So this was a big surprise.
Okay.
It's a collection of short stories written as he writes his shows, so he decided to do a novel.
Okay.
So knowing how he is and his characters, that's basically what this is in a book of like 10 different
Oh,
stories.
Yes.
So she
and
loves Danny McBride.
I love
so
Danny McBride, and
He's awesome.
It's already hilarious.
I-
Just the first.
yeah, I read the
page.
first paragraph and I was hysterical because it's in his voice, you can hear the way he
Mhm.
talks. But anyway, I'm very excited to read Thrilling Tales of Modern Men, Danny. Thank you, Danny McBride, for bringing a lot of joy. Thank you, Joe, for my gift. A lot of joy to my life, especially with the character Jesse Gemstone, which is my favorite character Danny has
Oh, I
ever
gotta
played.
watch that.
Yo, you haven't
I
watched,
watched.
it.
Ugh.
I watched 2 episodes and I loved it. I think we talked about this. I auditioned for the devil worshipping guy.
Oh my gosh, Keith.
Yes, and when I saw who got the part, I'm like, they got the right guy.
There was a
They
scene
got the
where
right guy.
there's a scene where you would just had to have worn your T-shirt and your little dickhead would pop out from underneath the T-shirt.
Oh yes, I could have done that. I gotta, yeah.
Well, you would use a prosthetic,
Was it a
obviously.
prosthetic penis?
I don't know. He may have
Yes.
done. Was it
Oh,
prosthetic?
yeah, it was prosthetic. They
Oh.
had so many dicks.
He's like, hey guys,
that
what's
show.
going on? Like he has no idea.
It's
Oh,
amazing. You know what?
and when we were watching it, Joe's like, Chris would have had to do this.
Oh my god! So you guys remember I auditioned for it?
Yeah. of
and
course.
he called it out. He's like, oh my gosh, can you picture Chris doing this? And we were hysterical.
Oh, I would have to use a prosthetic because what if I got nervous and it all? When men get nervous, it shrivels up like a turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that character, not to veer off into a whole Righteous Gemstones
Shrivels,
thing, but I
shrivels,
have to
shrivels.
say, loved the show, brought so much joy to my life. I was so sad when it ended.
How many seasons?
5.
5.
There were
I
5.
think there was 5.
Oh, I gotta.
Let's
You'll highly
look it up.
recommend it. It's a
Yeah.
great series.
You saw Eastbound and Down, right?
I didn't see Eastbound
Oh
and
my
Down.
God.
I
Vice
know.
Principals,
I
Chris?
didn't. I heard that was awesome too.
What are
so
you
you haven't seen
doing,
anything
Chris?
he's done.
You know what?
Foot Fist Way?
I know him from like movies like The Pineapple Express and
Yeah.
a couple.
No.
I've seen a couple movies with him.
But not Foot Fist Way.
What's it called?
Foot Fist Way.
Foot
Where he's a
Fist Way.
karate instructor.
4
No.
seasons. 4 seasons.
That's their like first feature film that got the attention of Will Ferrell and Adam McKay. And then they ended up doing Eastbound and Down.
I heard they're all awesome.
They're fucking great.
It's like put it on the list of shows I have no time to watch. Like I still want to watch The Wire. I haven't watched The Wire.
Yeah. No, that one. Yeah, I haven't seen that one either.
So you guys got me. What are you gonna say, Christine?
No, it's 4 seasons. The Righteous
Okay,
Gemstones.
4.
And I have to say, I watched the show a few times, like beginning to end. That's how good it is. And how much happiness it brought me.
The Righteous Gemstones.
Yeah. I think I watched the whole series.
I saw a couple scenes. One when the kids are in the walk-in freezer and they're all crying because they find out the father's seen someone else. They're like, "You daddy whore!" They call him like something like, "You're a whore, daddy." Fuck you, daddy.
Oh, yeah. When they're adults, you mean?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good and
It's great.
Great cast. And,
But yeah, so that show and Vice Principals, loved that. So I'm very excited, and
how long, Christine, does it take you to read a book? And can you finish a book? I'm asking because I know I can't.
I'm a very slow reader.
Slow reader.
I'm a very fast writer. I can
Oh,
write a
yeah.
screenplay in 3 weeks. It takes me months to finish a book,
Yes.
and it has to be really good for me
It's
to
got to
finish
be
it.
really good. You guys got me a good book, like 2 birthdays ago.
Oh yeah, toilet. Well, it was Toilet Reads, but even though it wasn't Toilet Reads because it's a good book, but
It's about what's his name from the Bob
Odenkirk.
Bob Odenkirk. I was about like a quarter of the way in, and all of a sudden I just forgot all about it. And like 6 months later, I'm going through like my drawers. I'm like, "What's this book doing in here?" I said, Diane, please don't. If you put this away, out of sight, out of mind, I'm gonna forget about it all the time. And I think I'm like halfway through over 2 years because she keeps putting it away. And then next thing you know, like 3 months goes by. I'm like, "You put the book away again, and you're losing my momentum." And it's a really interesting book, but I'm a slow
Yeah.
reader. Like you guys were at the table read for the
Anti-up Earthlings.
Anti-Up Earthlings.
Yeah.
So Lori and I, we had a meeting with her manager, her literary manager.
Another one?
Yes. She
'Cause-
gave us, wait, no, it's the same one. She gave us these footnotes.
Oh.
She got all these notes, like really good constructive criticism. And I feel bad because, like, Lori, when it's her turn, like, we go, like, back and forth who takes turn writing. Like, she'll write 10, I'll write 10. That's how we started. But when I write 10, it takes me, like, 3 weeks because it's not the writing part. Is I like it to read from the whole thing. Like, she wanted me to add a new scene before before they go into the government building. I don't want to spoil it because it's going to be a hit movie in like 7 years. But anyway, it takes me. I have to read the whole thing, and then once I read the whole thing, then I'll do the rewrites. And it takes me a while to read because I have to absorb it. I read 20 pages. I need to take a break. I swear.
Yeah.
And she's like 40s lady. She's like, all right, here's my pass. I'm like, oh God, Lori, I'm sorry. Sorry it's taking me so long. But Diane could read a book in 2-3 days. It's amazing.
But is she doing other things or just reading the book?
Just reading the book. She doesn't do it. Yeah, she just reads the book. Me, it's like I had in the bathroom. So I'll read it until my legs go numb, which usually about 15 minutes nowadays, and I have to like walk it off.
Yeah. You got to be careful. A guy became paralyzed from sitting on the toilet too long when his legs went numb. Be careful with that.
My God. Okay, quick.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know Carrie Carabas.
Mhm.
Did you ever meet her?
No, but we know of her.
One of my best friends and comedy mentor. We were doing this show. It's for this. They help people that are handicapped, and this one girl goes up, and Carrie and I sit in the back. We had to do a comedy show. The worst thing for comedy is when you have to follow sadness. Like I did a show one time. It was a fundraiser. It was a scholarship in this girl's name. There was a 3x5, 3 foot by 5 foot headshot of the girl who passed away on an easel next to me on the stage. But before I got up there, the guy who books the show was like, all right, we're going to have Catherine's father come up and say a few words. He goes up there and he can't even get through his speech. He's crying. The whole audience is crying. And then he gives the microphone back to this guy, Rick Morgan, who booked the show. And Rick's like, all right, how about a little comedy now? And I'm like, no. And I go up there. He brings me up. I'm still kind of new. And I'm up there while people are wiping away tears. It was torture. But, I'm new, so I just plow through it. But no, what would you do? I was like,
I had a joke in mind that I would do.
Right.
Like you go up there, right? And you just stare at everyone for a moment.
Right.
Like eyeing everyone. Look at the poster.
Right.
Yeah, she would have wanted this.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, she would have wanted this.
that would be the starting.
Hasn't she been through enough?
Yeah, she would have wanted this.
Oh, man.
So wait, this one
It's
girl.
like
No,
the
that's-
uncomfortable
it's
breaking the
horrible.
ice.
Yeah,
but
that's
yeah,
the thing. It's
yeah.
like because it's like
Horrible.
also too. Were you connected to the person who is dead?
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
no, I didn't know them.
You didn't know them. That's what I mean. Like you're just a stranger.
I
So
guess
like,
that makes it funny.
yeah, she would've
or
wanted
more
this.
acceptable.
Carrie and I.
it just lightens the mood.
It was me, Carrie, a comedian, Mike Keegan, Carla Okerson, like 4 or 5 of us sitting at a table in the back for this fundraiser. And this girl goes up, I mean, like a model, hot, and she's in a wheelchair with no legs. It sounds like I'm setting up a joke, but I'm not. She was in the shower.
Chris.
She was in the shower. I guess maybe I forgot what happened to her, but she fainted in the shower and she slid down the shower wall in such a way that she pinched off the circulation to her legs. Maybe she like fell backwards or
Oh my God.
so they had to remove her legs. And we're like,
Damn.
oh my effing God. And then the woman who runs things, she goes, okay, all right, before we start, I have a little more bad news for everybody. We all know Joe, the physical trainer who works with all of you. We just got notification that he just died, and he really and I look at Carrie, and I don't know how you respond to news like that. We started laughing.
I knew that's where you were going with it.
Nervous laughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It got so bad where every once in a while people would turn around because they would hear a noise, and when I can't when I'm laughing and I can't hide it, I'll take my finger and I'll stick it into my gum like I'm looking for something. Because you know, like this, I'm like, I'll be
Well, you
I-
just gave yourself
and-
away by telling us that.
All you do
Sorry,
is
yeah.
just remove the
I'm like,
finger. and you
I'm trying not
just
to.
have a
I'm not
big-ass
laughing.
Smile
yeah.
on your face.
Yeah, I'm not laughing. I got my finger into my gums. Anyway, I feel something under the table. I lift up the tablecloth
Oh,
under
dear.
the table. Carrie is under the table with tears running down her face. She has that ugly laugh, and then all of a sudden she lets that out, and the whole room turns around. I'm just like digging into my gums, and Mike Keegan's like crying, and I don't know if they knew what was happening, but I'm not good like that. Like
Keegan
No.
was crying or like laughing, crying.
Carrie. Oh,
No,
Keegan was
Keegan.
laughing, crying.
Oh, he was laughing, crying.
We
Okay.
all like, you know,
Yeah.
and you can't throw bad news on top of bad news like that in front of comedians.
No.
No.
And it
No.
was the worst. But anyway,
Yeah.
happy birthday, Christine. This
Thank you.
is your birthday. Since this is the Christine's birthday episode, is there something you wish to bring topic? Anything you want to talk about first?
Well, I guess it was just that my cards. and
Okay,
my-
your cards. Yeah. One day, I used to have anxiety with cards. I got Diane an Easter card one year, and she goes into the bedroom, comes out. It's the same card from the year before. It's like a rabbit with the ears melting. I'm like, what the fuck do I know? I don't keep a.
It's
I
an
don't keep
Easter card?
Yeah, for Easter. We used to,
Oh.
when you're first dating and you give each
Oh.
other Easter cards and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
yeah.
Make little baskets, and after a while, you're like, we're not doing it anymore.
Did she buy the 10-pack and then maybe?
No, I bought these 2 different times, 2 different years at CVS.
Oh, you bought the
I
same
bought them.
card.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Yeah. So,
Huh.
and then she started getting judgy of what I was writing in the cards. Like,
Hmm.
to Diane, love Chris. She's like, love Chris. That's it.
I mean, that's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The card, I underline things in the card sometimes or draw a picture.
I don't know. If it just said love Joe, I'd be like,
See, okay, thank you. From a woman's point of view, it's like, it's not enough, right? I might have to write like a poem or
but
some
here's the
shit.
thing, because
I wrote a poem over here.
but wait, here's why. If you were always a wordy guy and then the wording sort of started to diminish over the years.
Yeah.
But if you were just a always love Chris guy and
yeah,
that's
I always
all,
was.
that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, then that's fine. But
Thank
if you
you.
went from being like Walt Whitman,
No, I didn't. No, and then
Like, did you go from nicknames to Chris
no,
in the cards?
no, it was just
yeah,
Fr-
good point, Joe.
hey, happy
Good
birthday from
point.
Chris.
Good point. Because if you were like hubby, or if you were like
It's always we call-
Turtle Dove, and it went
No,
from
no.
like love Turtle Dove to Chris,
No,
No.
it was
Okay.
just basic.
then I think it's fine.
Okay,
It's
so
the thought that counts.
yeah, all right, good. It's a thought. It
Now,
is.
where's
a
my
thought.
fucking poem?
Yeah, it was my fucking poem. It's a thought that counts. You know what? She would get mad every year. I would say this one question that would piss her off. When it comes like for Christmas,
Yeah.
2 months before Christmas, and I go, "How much are we spending on each other?"
I love it.
that, would
I love-
get,
That's great.
that would get her so mad. She's like, "It shouldn't be amount. It should be the thought that counts."
Meanwhile, for us, it's like, don't get each other. Don't get me anything.
That's
Oh,
it.
that happened. We're at that point now. Don't get me anything.
We've been at that point.
Listen, we know where
Yeah,
we're
we've
doing
been at that.
financially.
Don't
Don't
get me
get us. Don't get me nothing. You know what? You know I need socks. Give me socks. And go on. Go
I
on.
could use some new underwear.
Yeah, go on Amazon and get whatever you want and charge it to the card. Happy Merry Christmas.
I need socks.
You get yourself some underwear. You run out of laundry too
Get
quickly.
yourself some underwear. I've seen the stretches and yeah.
Oh,
Young love, and they're just like, ugh.
I know. I think Joe and I, when we first were together, Joe, do you remember what I put in your Easter basket? I got him an Easter basket.
All of my favorite things.
At one point, he
Things.
goes like this, beer in his
It
house.
was- it was
He's like, "You got me beer."
It was a
Oh.
Pabst. A Pabst Blue Ribbon, like was it the 16-ounce can?
Right.
Pringles,
That's a
Like-
great basket.
those things.
That's thoughtful. Now, my ex-girlfriend Heather, she I met her, and oh my god, it was the '90s. We were at a bar, and she's in the front, and people are talking to her. She's all upset. She's like crying, and I'm like, what happened? And somebody goes, oh, somebody broke into a car and stole all the Christmas gifts that she bought for her family and friends while she was
No.
in the bar. And everybody's like, people like, did anybody see anything? And I'm drunk. And I go, I saw who it was.
Mm.
And she comes over to me. She goes, who? I'm like, he was green and furry. The Grinch stole your Christmas. And she goes, ugh, and walks away from me. She was and then I didn't realize, but later on when we started dating, the first Christmas, I got her a Christmas card actually I bought a copy of The Grinch Stole Christmas. And inside I wrote to Heather, I hereby return everything I stole from you last Christmas. And in it was like her car stereo. It was like $500, $600 worth of things that she stole. Like not only the gifts, but he stole the car stereo. There was this and that. I replaced it all.
Wow.
And which is great, right?
Mm.
But
that is so sweet.
you can never, but it's great. It's a great idea. But now the bar is set. And I never met it again. Wait.
That's rough.
One time with Diane.
You got to start at Pringles and beer and then
Pringles,
taper
yes,
off.
that's a good idea. So anybody listening out there, younger people, get shitty gifts at first.
Get what's shitty gifts first.
Get shitty gifts
Yeah.
first.
Oh, yeah.
One
Because you got to keep topping the next year
Yeah.
and the next
You
Oh.
year.
outdid yourself way too early.
I outdid myself with Diane, like 5-7 years into dating. She had a doll called the Drowsy doll. It was a pink doll that had a drowsy looking face,
I feel like I kind of remember this.
blonde, short, like crop hair. And she told me about it. She goes, oh, I love that doll, la, 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 la. So we went to the Liberty Science Theater. It's like, one of those big round theaters. We saw, she loves that movie, The Polar Express.
Oh, yeah.
So we saw the Polar Express on this giant, like, dome, like, experience. What do you
Yeah.
call those things?
Planetarium.
Like a planetarium.
Yeah.
We go into the car, and I'm about to pull up. I'm like, what's that in the back seat? Almost like Christmas Story. Hey, what's that in the corner? I go, what's that in the back seat? And I'm like, I don't know. It's. She goes, what is that? I'm like, it says to Diane from Santa.
Aw.
And she opens it up, and it's a drowsy doll, and she started crying.
Mm.
And
That was so thoughtful.
yeah, it's
And the
like-
way you did it too.
and I, sometimes
and like the emotions, because right after Polar Express, you like
right, yeah, it
you
was
like put the
perfect.
little button on the gift.
Yes. But every Christmas after that, forget it. I fucked up every Christmas after that. What, you don't want underwear?
Oh
Yeah, but
my
that's the thing. It's
gosh.
hard now because, especially when you run out of space, you can't.
Yeah.
I've bought a lot of different like objects of things that are sentimental and now we just don't have space.
Where the fuck
No,
am I gonna
where-
put
where
this?
That
Yeah,
is
now-
yes. So I went to I love Cracker Barrel. I was on the road and I love going to Cracker Barrel to see not only the Halloween stuff, but going in Cracker Barrel during Christmas time. I love it. All the food, the special hot chocolate, but it's the gift shop. It's so it's like a vintage remember when kind of gift shop. And I saw something for Halloween that I'm like, I want this. I'm like, where am I going to put it when Halloween's over? Where am I going to put it? Like our apartment is like, we have a storage facility that we're trying to get rid of to save a few bucks, but it's like, yeah, where are you going to put it? Diane has zero sentimental attachment.
I can see that
Zero. I have
because of how clean and organized your house.
oh my
is.
God. There's not, and she's like,
You want to split a storage unit?
I'll split a storage unit. Yeah, you guys want to? We still say we're going to split a house together.
Let's do that.
What do you pay?
$2,900, and it's crazy. $2,900
$2,900
a month for my rent. I mean,
the storage unit.
oh, right now we have two. One we're paying like $150, the other we're paying like $280, and we're trying to get rid of both of them.
Oh,
Once I sell my motorcycle, I sold
that's
all
right.
my tools. I sold the motorcycle, but but here's the thing. Like, hopefully my sister's not listening to this because we're gonna ask her if we could store stuff in her basement.
Can't you trade in the motorcycle when you get the new car?
Oh, can you trade in a motorcycle for a car?
I mean, a dealership, depending on what dealership.
Dude, I
maybe.
never thought about that.
Use that as part of going, the down payment.
Well, I have
you
the
know?
car that I'm going to trade in the car we have now.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to get for it. By the way, I'm driving here, and I thought I put on my wipers to clean the windshield, and it does nothing. And I realized it's the condensation from my car. I have the water leak, and
Oh yeah.
and when sometimes I
Oh.
come out to my car and the windows are all fogged up.
Uh-huh.
It's the condensation.
Did
Yeah.
you didn't get that fixed?
I didn't
yet?
get it fixed.
I told you right down the street here,
Dude,
$50.
condensation. Yeah, I think I'm going to take you up on that, but
I had my car. All I heard every time I hit the brake and move fast, I heard swishing of water. It was all underneath the carpet. It
oh,
was
it's
just
disgusting. It's the stink. It smells like ass.
Yeah, eventually
smells
I had
like
to
a
get rid
s-
of it.
A soggy fart. No, I want to get either this week, next week. I gotta get a new car this week. I've been watching videos. John Ziegler, a comedian friend of mine, said he'd come with me. I'm like, I asked him. I said, "Are you good at buying cars?" He goes, "Oh, now John is a stickler for budgeting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go there and be like, all right, this is the car I want, and I brought a Jew." Meanwhile, he doesn't. We were doing a writing session the other day. Me and him and my friend Becky. His material about being Jewish is so funny, but he doesn't. He's not a practicing Jew, so he's like, yeah, I want to stay away from the Jewish stuff. I'm like, John, whatever makes you funny makes you funny.
Yeah.
It's like say like John Panette staying away from fat jokes. He's just so good. He's so good at material when it comes to budgeting, and
That's funny.
he told me that his wife has a fatty liver. So I was laughing my ass off. His wife goes, she was watching TV. He goes, "Can you get me something in the fridge?" He goes, "Why don't you get up off your fatty liver and get it yourself?" And I was crying. I'm like, dude, that's so great.
It's really good.
Why don't you get up your fatty liver?
Oh man, that's funny.
Oh yeah. But that's when you're with like your best friend for so long that you torment each other,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and because the sex goes away, so you got to tease each other. Anyway, let's not get into that.
Not that kind of teasing. Oh, you're saying your best friend is your partner, like
Your partner when you
your
torment each
spouse,
other.
or you
Yeah,
torment each other.
yeah, you're just tormenting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Apparently, Gen Z doesn't want millennials texting LOL anymore.
Right now, Gen Z is what age group?
What?
Come on, Joe.
Like the 20s and 30s.
Yes, my wife friend does that. After everything she writes LOL, even though it's not funny. It's almost like she does it if she's insulting you. Like, yeah, but at least she's not like you. LOL.
Gen
LOL.
Z includes people born between 1997 and 2012.
That's Gen Z.
They are 14 to 29 years old.
That's
See-
Gen Z.
Yeah.
It says.
Oh, so the millennials are older than them, then, right?
Oh, we're millennials.
Oh, you're millennials. So the Gen
We're
Z.
like on the cusp of millennial and Gen X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We're
the,
like right there
We're
on
right
the
there.
border.
So
Yeah.
the generation after you wants you guys to stop LOLing. You don't LOL.
I don't
I
know.
LOL.
I never LOL'd when it first started back in the, I don't know, was it the early 2000s when
LOL.
AOL Instant Messenger? I used to laugh at people that LOL'd.
LOL.
Something about it, just
Joe has always been
a ha
a
ha.
non-LOLer.
Never.
One of my friends, my friend
Never
Mark, one time
LOL.
asked me to stop. He goes, "I hate the LOLs. Just answer me. Don't LOL."
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate that. Sometimes I
I've
just want to
seen,
throw my
like,
phone in the water. I just,
Part of group messages too. It's like I'll see someone in person, type LOL, but they're like this.
Yeah, they're not laughing,
Like
is
they're
what you're
just
saying.
nothing.
they're not laughing.
You
No.
just type.
That's me. I'm guilty of all of this. I'm an LOLer.
Yeah.
And
that and
when
the
I met,
LMAO.
yeah, when I met Joe, I'm like, how comes you never LOL? Like when he and
Hey,
he's like,
Joe, how come you don't LOL?
because I was like, why don't you LOL in text messages? And he's like, I do, ha ha.
Yeah.
That's good
Oh no,
enough.
she thought that I wasn't laughing out loud. throughout the text messages,
You better laugh out loud.
but I don't.
Oh, I'm laughing. Like
Just
what?
because I didn't say LOL or LMAO.
Well, yeah, or I'll say, yeah.
I'll just add a third ha. That's my LMAO.
I like one of my friends I know when. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, one of my friends I know when I say something funny, Danny Guire, like he'll either LOL or he'll be like LOL. That means I know he's laughing out loud.
Yeah.
LOL or Chris Monty, and it'll be LOL or ha. Like that's when
Yeah.
I like to know that they're really laughing.
You know when I'm really laughing because my text sounds like how I laugh. I do the
Yeah. I like that.
And then
I like that.
wait, what's the other one? The rolling on the floor laughing. Joe hates that one.
Nobody rolls
All
on
of
the
them,
floor
Joe.
laughing.
I just do the ha's.
I saw comedians like when we all started doing comedy, we all wrote bios, and they were such bull crap. And one of my friends wrote, he leaves them rolling in the aisles. I'm like, no, you don't. I never seen anybody roll. First of all, when was the last time we performed anywhere?
No, you don't.
No, you don't. When was the last time we performed anywhere that there was an aisle? And if there was an aisle, I never remember. Where does that saying come from? Like people, it's so funny that they have to get up out of the seat. Excuse me. And now, okay, you're in the aisle, and you know what? I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll down the fucking aisle. He's so funny.
Rolling like the Christian church when the healers are
Yes.
using their superpowers to knock everybody off their feet.
One thing I will
And,
say, sorry to interrupt you, Joe,
I didn't know. No,
That's all right.
Say, oh, good. I'm not.
is this. Your bio, Chris, should say, people left with bee stains on their pants from laughing so hard. Wait, because it's true. I can attest to this.
Yeah.
I peed a little. And you had
Best
me,
compliment.
and really, I told, I was telling Mumsy because she's like, I want to see Chris's stand up, and I said,
Oh,
Mom, you're gonna
Mumsy.
pee your pants, and I said it's true, and I know a lot of other people leave with piss stains, and that should be in your bio.
Do you know that is really
Wear your Depends. If you're coming to see Chris Roach at the Paramount this weekend, make sure to load up on your Depends because you're gonna leave having pissed your pants.
You're embarrassing me. No, I love when women tell me. That's why I would make the joke about it now, because women come up to me and go, "Oh my God, I peed." And now I tell ladies, I wet myself. Open the floodgates. These aren't your seats. It's your night out.
Did a guy ever come up to you?
No, but
Chris, I just peed myself.
No, but men do something. Women pee is the biggest compliment for me. But the biggest compliment from a man is I hear banging on the tables. When I hear somebody laughing and banging on the table, I'm like, I love that sound.
Yeah.
It's like, I just want to keep hitting them and hitting them.
Yeah.
Oh, it was such a great feeling. I was like feeling like I was driving to my show yesterday, and I was like, meh. Actually, not yesterday, last Friday, and I was feeling like blah, and then all of a sudden, it is such a dopamine release when you get a good crowd. It is really so therapeutic.
You got a good one
What?
yesterday?
No, not yesterday. It was what day are we at?
What was it, PA?
Was it last Friday or Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, last Friday in Pennsylvania. Oh my God, those Pennsylvanians, they're built different. I tell you, they really are.
Thank you.
You guys are really built different. Anytime I was hanging out with these three girls after the show, and they were all like, "Yeah, husbands are working, blah blah blah." It's a ladies' night out. I'm like, "Let me ask you a question. Any of you guys have venison in your freezer right now?" And they all went, "Yep, yep."
Yep.
And one woman's like, "My kids don't. We don't eat anything. We don't have any preservatives. What's the word? That's in processed.
Yeah.
Processed food.
All their food comes from a butcher. They kill the deer in their backyard." I'm like, "Oh my God."
Yep.
Their eggs are from their own birds, and
Yeah.
even like I was stopped off at a rest stop yesterday, and I was gonna get turkey. I'm like, I'm trying to eat healthy. I'm like, no, it's processed. Stop eating processed food. So I ended up getting cashews and I forgot what else. But
It's like you're not safe anywhere though, because even with the cashews, there can be mold on them. Sorry. to burst your bubble.
Now you have. Here's one of the topics I have written: cyclospora.
The Good
Cyclospora.
old parasite.
The parasite that's going around. I got to tell you, I haven't heard any
Diarrhea.
cyclospora talk lately. But last week, it was a big topic. Cyclospora. And it's the explosive diarrhea.
Yeah. Well, now they linked it to Taylor Farms, right, which provides lettuce
Really?
to Taco Bell.
Oh, they found the actual culprit.
Yes, and then they came back. I think the FDA came back. Don't quote me, but they
Mhm.
came back and said, "Oh, the test was a false positive, but our research is linking to Taylor Farms."
What the hell's a false positive?
Yeah, well, I think they're trying to tone down the rhetoric
They try not to make them go out of business or
because
something? Or
yeah, I read something. I don't know if it's a fact or not, but apparently that Taylor Farms has donated money to a particular.
Oh yeah, yep.
Mm.
Group of
They always
people.
to a
So-
campaign or
Yeah.
Mhm.
So just to like ease up
Mhm.
on them a little bit.
They're trying to
But I-
dial it back.
I think that's the story.
It seems like summers because a lot of people are home from school with their kids. I
Yeah.
remember. I don't know if you guys remember, but right before 9/11,
Mm.
so I'm talking July and August of 2001. Was the biggest thing that was on the news every other day was it was the summer of the shark. All the sharks were coming in.
Mm.
There was this big paranoia because they would the baby sharks come in closer to feed, and they were like helicopters were taking pictures, and it was a big thing. There were like all these shark bites, and it was probably nothing more than normal. But anytime there was anything, it was huge news. They called it
Yeah.
the summer of the shark, and not many people remember that. But this summer, we had not only cyclospora, but we had the Canada smoke,
Yeah.
where we couldn't see the sun for like 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend Carrie Karavis, my buddy, who's a big conspiracy theorist, she said, "Do you ever remember as a kid seeing smoke from Canada come down here?" I'm like, "No." And she has the theory that we're living in a dome. I don't know if you ever heard of the dome theory.
What,
Oh.
like the atmosphere?
No, almost like what was with the movie where the guy lived in the dome.
Biodome?
No, wait, it
Pauly
was
Shore?
Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey. He was he didn't know he was
Truman
on
Show.
Truman Show. Almost like the Truman Show. Some people feel that we're living in a giant dome. I'm like, how do you? I mean, these are the flat earthers.
Yeah.
And Carrie's like,
she's a flat earther.
she's a
too.
flat earther. Yeah. How can you be a flat earther if you've seen photos from outer space? Like,
They don't believe that we went to space.
They
to
don't
the
believe we went to
moon.
space,
They don't-
yeah.
None of that stuff.
All right, but
Yeah,
My
how do you
a-
even
what?
how do you even like go any further with that? Like, so the whole thing with the wildfires was right.
Right. And they always
I
find the
bet
person. Isn't it amazing? They always find
Climate
the
change
person.
was a hoax too, right?
Yes, climate change. No, climate change not a hoax.
No,
Especially when you see all the ski shops on Long Island and New York went out of business. Come on.
perhaps that's what's happening. That's why you're not seeing it as much then and now until now.
Oh, but
Ah,
those forensic. What do you call them? I know like there's like a guy for each fire department. He's like a forensic, whatever they call him, and they could find who started the fire.
yeah.
Down to how it started. It's amazing. It could be like miles big, and they're like, it started right here.
Yeah,
Ooh,
no, it's crazy.
it's right here. Oh,
Like
who's?
from a match or a
There's a
tiny
matchbook
spark
here
in
that says the Holiday Inn. Let's go see who's at the Holiday Inn in
Yeah.
Burbank.
Is this moving?
Are we moving the table, or
I
is it?
don't know.
I don't know, but I just got dizzy because
I
I,
just got
I
dizzy
made
too.
myself think it was moving.
I think it was moving because I got dizzy for a second, and like
Is it moving?
I think it did.
No,
All
I've
right,
been.
we're all right.
I've been a little dizzy today. You guys, I've been a little
We're-
weird.
A little off.
Well, it just happened.
But I
so
have to say, it's been weird since the fires.
Yes.
I haven't felt right.
No.
well, you're breathing in
No,
like
it's not just that though.
No.
horrible.
It's not
toxins.
just the coughing up of. And here's the grossest word. Speaking of coughing up,
Sputum.
You took words out of my mouth. Sputum is the nastiest word, and we're learning in phlebotomy school. You gotta, learn how to do the sputum specimen.
Mmm.
oh, and it's the
Mm.
first coughing up of in the morning. But anyway, it's not just the
Mhm.
coughing up of the crap from the fires. There's something else is off. Do you guys feel
I
like
feel it. I feel it. It just feels. I've been feeling off lately with the smoke from the Canada smoke. I had an appointment with my asthma doctor, and I canceled it because I don't want to face the music because I'm supposed to be losing weight, doing cardio, and it's supposed to get my lung capacity was like at like 74%, which is
What?
yeah.
Oh.
People with asthma have that. We
Yeah,
don't.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Joe
and
got scared?
no, I'm all right, Joe.
My brother has asthma.
Yeah, so when he goes for a test, they show you the score, you know. Um, but I felt my asthma was off. I felt off, and of course, the conspiracy theorists are like, it's the government. They're putting it in the air, and I'm like, what?
Mm-mm.
I never knew how thick it was until I went to my apartment complex, and we have these lights that shine up towards the trees.
Mhm.
And when it was dusk, you could see the smoke going by at like a 3-foot level.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if this is a conspiracy theory or if anybody has thought about this, but if they were going to put stuff in the air on top of all of the stuff that's in the air, like the
Right.
VOCs from the smoke and everything, wouldn't that be an opportune time to use the smoke as a mask?
Maybe.
And I mean, because I feel real weird and I feel like I ingested some stuff
But here's the thing.
that is making me
Like
a little off.
for people who think like the government's controlling the weather, right?
Chris.
Why would the government want to fuck up their day?
Right.
Exactly.
Chemtrails.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, the
that's been the
chemtrails,
old
I believe
one.
in chemtrails.
That's probably the
so
oldest conspiracy theory is the chemtrails.
Chemtrails.
I believe in it.
No, it's not a crop duster.
I believe in it.
Oh,
But
the
we're all
commercial
allowed to-
airlines are just deciding to
duster.
spray things as they're
They're trying to
taking people to Hawaii on
they're
their,
trying to eliminate us. They're
summer
trying to
vacation.
depopulate. And I really feel off. I feel like they tried.
I
And
think it's
it's
just that
working.
you've been
Yeah, no.
breathing in horrible, toxic
Germ warfare.
air particles.
That freaks me out.
You might as well put your head in a campfire. That's what it was. That's why you feel like shit.
What?
It could be all of the above.
Did you ever pee on a campfire? It's a weird smell. It's a weird burnt
Is it?
urine is a weird smell.
Burning piss?
Burning piss is an odd metallic smell.
Really?
Yeah. You never peed on a campfire
I'll
before?
have to try it now.
Oh,
Yeah. It's a weird smell, your burnt urine. So this was the summer of cyclospora smoke.
Yeah. When was the last time you had Taco Bell?
For last week?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You still got a week till you know.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, wait. The other day I went to the bathroom and I was like, uh-oh. It was like, and I was like, oh no. Is this explosive diarrhea or is this just the coffee?
the sound effects.
And the toilet bowl only like amplifies it, so it sounds like a tuba.
Yeah. Depending on the shape of the bowl. It's like
yes.
it's like those water cups when you put your finger.
My God.
We always end up here.
We always end up we're talking about poop.
You always end up on the toilet.
I
What
was
do you got? Yeah.
so I was performing at this place. It's a resort, for families. It's a lot of fun. And I always tell parents love this. I'm on stage and I said, kids, turn around and thank your parents right now. Because when we were your age, we didn't come to a nice place like this. We had two options: the Amish or Lake George. And their parents go crazy.
Lake George sounds fun. I've never been there.
Lake George was fun,
I never actually been to Lake George.
Really?
Yeah.
I
But
feel like everyone in Long Island
They
has
have
gone
Lake
there.
George.
I'm like the only one.
if I lived on a lake, one thing I would love to own is a pontoon. It is just like a party raft, and a boat had a baby. They're so great. Pontoons. It's just a flat raft with a motor, and it's the best thing ever. A pontoon.
Like the electric motor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever get on a banana boat?
Yes.
I used to use the banana. Get on the boat, yeah, banana boat. It was the banana boat suntan oil. I used to get dark when I use that stuff. What's a banana boat like? It looks like a banana, and
Yeah, and everyone's like kind of jumping up and down.
oh,
on
I
this-
seen those
on it
before.
As the
I seen those
it's
before.
like basically
no.
they were all just humping it, and it moves
Exactly.
forward.
They're really big, like in the Caribbean.
You see them, yeah. It's fun until you fall
Everybody's
off.
humping.
So just humping to
It's
make
fun
it
until you
go.
fall off, and there's that like 30 seconds of horror till you get back on.
Yeah.
You know.
Depending on how you fall, too. Sometimes the water goes up into places that
Oh yeah.
can be
Yes.
painful.
Speaking of having sex underwater, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. All right? So stop doing it. A friend of mine tried having sex in a hot tub and he got chlorine in his pee hole.
Really?
Yep. He went to the doctor. It was excruciating, he said. Chlorine in his pee hole. And all you got to do is drink lots of water and pee it out.
What about people that skinny dip then in pools?
Skinny dip is okay, but you can't have sex underwater because things
'Cause
things
you-
change.
You're fucking the water in.
Yeah, you're pushing the water into, and there's no,
And then there's just two holes.
yeah, just like, you know, trying to have sex with an armpit. It's
Going
like,
in.
it's just,
It just goes into the pee hole and the.
this is an,
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I don't know, but we're losing viewers by the second.
Oh, we-
I'm just kidding. No,
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
Nah.
kidding. Listen, did you guys see this documentary called Maternal Instincts?
Yes, unfortunately, I did watch it.
I couldn't. You know what? I was watching it. I'm like, I thought I remember hearing about it, but it's amazing what some people will do for their image.
Yeah.
People will. I'm amazed. Again, I always say I'm a student, or I'm a fan of the human behavior. I love watching people do things. I'm like, why are they doing that? Why would I do that? Now, I like to think that we're all not so different. So what was it that this woman, who basically, you remember seeing, you guys seen it?
Yeah.
The woman, she couldn't get pregnant. She was in love with this guy. She wanted to have a baby with him. Am I right?
Should we do a disclaimer in case people haven't
Do a
seen it?
disclaimer.
So if you haven't seen Maternal Instinct, spoiler alert, we're about to talk about it. So
Earmuffs.
turn it
Spoiler alert.
off.
It's sick. And
Well, she did have 2 children prior to meeting that guy.
and then she had a hysterectomy,
Correct.
which is, my mom had one of the awful thing. It's a tough surgery, but she had a hysterectomy. She meets this guy. She's in love with him, and she wants to have his baby. All I want to do is make love to you. Remember that song by
Yeah,
Heart?
I love that song.
It's just
I love Heart.
Yeah, it's a sad, the story about a woman that has an affair so she can get pregnant because her husband can't get her pregnant.
It was a lonely. That's the song,
Yes.
right? Wait.
Imagine
yeah.
his surprise when he
Duet.
saw his own eyes. Okay.
Wait, but real quick, I read that she didn't do it because she wanted another child.
Oh, okay.
She did it because she didn't want to lose the guy.
She didn't want to lose him because he wanted a baby.
He didn't want a baby.
Then what was her motive, though?
She didn't want to lose him. And she thought that if she had the baby, or had, even though she couldn't have a baby,
Oh,
but
she was like trap him almost.
like
Not really
create
trap.
the family, and it
Yeah.
would be like, you know,
taken care of.
she in her mind somehow thought that he was gonna believe this. Like if she pulled this off, which I don't know how she could even imagine pulling this off, right?
People were telling him that, listen, she can't have kids, and she bought like a pregnant belly suit.
Yeah,
Mm.
we should start from the top.
Start from the top, Christine, please.
Well, you were there and I interrupted it, but
you take it.
but she wanted him to stay. She didn't want to lose him, so she created, but she was a total sociopath in every way because remember, she was talking she tried to scam people out of money, created this whole thing with the banks.
Yes.
She lied and said to all of his family and friends that she came from all this money and she was going to buy a multi-million-dollar estate. She was buying people cars,
Right.
but there was never any money. And then I
Oh,
felt bad for the mother because
The
she
mother,
painted a picture
yeah.
of her mom as if her mom was a monster.
A monster and all this money. Her family had all this money, and there was none of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, and she had this big inheritance. There was none of it. And then
Oh,
the other part of it was the pregnancy thing. She faked the pregnancy. But tell everybody how she faked it.
she bought pregnant suits, right?
Yeah.
She bought pregnant suits, and meanwhile the boyfriend's seeing her pregnant, and
He believed it.
and people saying, "Oh, dude, she had a hysterectomy." Even like her mother, like or somebody told the boyfriend,
The doctor that performed the hysterectomy and his nurses
right,
saw what she was up to and they were very scared.
right,
And they had to make the nursery, they had to alert the nursery where newborn babies were,
yes,
just born. They had to alert if anybody comes in here. They were scared that they were under
right.
the assumption that she was going to go in there and steal a baby.
They saw the red flags, and she did something much worse. She stole a baby, all right, but from somebody's belly,
Yeah.
like cut it out.
She butchered the girl I read that I didn't remember this in the documentary, that she beat her with a hammer and cut her like over 100 times.
Oh my God. Well, it was a friend of hers.
Yeah, and
S-
the girl was such a sweet girl.
But I wonder if it was her intention when she went over there. I can't remember. Was it her intention?
It was
It
because
was?
she sent the morning that this happened, she set up she had fake phones. Or not fake phones. She had multiple phones and she set up a call pretending to be somebody else so that the husband could go and remember he was going to retrieve hogs from another farm
Yes.
and he drove 4 hours out of the way with his trailer to purchase hogs, and the guy that she set it all up with, he's like, I don't have any hogs, like
Right.
this isn't, no, that's not my number.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Things started. Yeah. And anyway,
because she knew she was going to do it and she didn't want him around.
and how about the doctor goes in to examine her? Well, first of all, she pulled it off with her husband because she didn't want to be touched. She said she just didn't want to be touched, which means she didn't want you to see the effort that she must have went through to pull this fucking thing off, and all those
She purchased fake sonogram
Yes.
pictures. Said she didn't want him to see her stretch marks.
yes, and so she had to kill the woman, and then cut the baby out, and then cut the umbilical cord, and do all this, and they caught her like.
They caught her on the road. She got pulled. She was pulled over.
Oh,
And
that's right.
Yeah,
The baby was already passed.
yeah. It's
Mhm.
just the most
Awful.
diabolical story I've ever heard.
Did
Like
she get the death penalty?
she did.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that's
And
like
they bumped her up because of the way she's acting in prison. She was supposed to be at a later date, but
Right.
they're going to be probably executing her sooner now. And I think she's one of 6 women
'Cause
on death row.
Isn't it amazing? You'd
I
be
don't
like,
think they
all right,
actually
listen.
have a date though.
Not yet, but there's that's what they're
They're bumping
saying
it
is
up.
that she's
Wonder what bumps it up? Is it not the way she's acting, or is it the pressure from the media or the families? And you're like,
It could be a
Kill her!
number of things.
kill her already! It's one of the most awful things.
It's just weird that they
Oh,
like, because someone could be on death row for like 15 years.
yeah. I hear
Yeah,
like stories
right.
like
yeah.
they keep
Yeah.
getting like stay
Is
of
it a money
execution.
maker?
That's the word. Stay of execution. Stay of execution.
Yeah.
First of all, they're there because they belong there, but unfortunately, the mental trauma of being like, oh, we're gonna kill you tomorrow. No, we're gonna put it off another 3 months. What?
Yeah.
Oh crap! I already threw out all my books.
But you know what? It's just sad that she's gonna be able to just go out in a peaceful way, and what the girl had to go
No.
through that died.
Horrible,
Yeah.
horrible.
But I just don't understand the logic. Like she thought I mean, obviously it's sick,
She's a
but
psychopath.
I just don't understand how she thought she was going to get away with this.
I had when I was younger, I had a couple. I had one. Okay, I had a woman come up to me. She called me, and we were dating, and then I just, I just kind of like, it's not for me. Not. I remember she was an attractive woman. I'm like, she's the personality. So we had sex a couple times, but then I broke it off, and then she called me up, and I swear to God, she says to me, now I'm like 22. She goes, I have to call you. I'm pregnant. I'm at the hospital right now, and the doctor says, if I have an abortion because of my condition, I can never have a baby again. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I know I was pretty good at my game where and plus oh my God. So anyway, I call my friend Jerome, and I'm freaking out. He goes, she's full of shit. He goes, call her right now. I bet you she's home. Now I'm like having a panic attack. I call the house number. This is before cell phones, and the mother answers. And hi, is Lisa there? Yeah, hold on.
Oh no. Oh, Jerome knew.
Jerome knew.
Thank God for the words of,
There was
the voice of reason
that
through
guy.
Jerome.
That guy saved my life. I don't know what when you're young and you're like, oh no, I don't want a kid. So
What a sick, twisted call, though.
there was a 30-second delay, like the longest 30 seconds. All of a sudden I hear, hello? I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? She's like, I'm sorry. I just, I wanted to see what you would say. I'm like, I said, I'm ready to go jump over.
I wanted to see what you would say.
I said, well, say. I said, I'm thinking about jumping off a bridge.
Yeah, you could ruin someone's life with that.
Yeah.
Wow. Chris, that's terrible.
Oh my God. But listen, I was young. I was good looking. Had a beautiful mullet. Somebody was going to get me. Somebody was going to get me. I was drinking a lot. Somebody was going to get me.
Oh man, the mullet. It's always the mullet,
It's
right?
always the mullet. And right around the time I was dating my son's mother, and then she got pregnant, but there was no
mullet.
joke.
It was the mullet.
It was the mullet. And then I remember all this happening. So that happened. I have a kid on the way, and then I'm at a local bar, and this girl, Kim, that I used to date on and off, she goes, Chris, I have to tell you something.
Oh, here we go again.
This is all within like a 6-month span.
It's definitely the mullet.
And she goes, I'm pregnant, and it may be yours. I looked at it, I said, get the fuck out of my face. Get over it, And
Oh no.
But no, it wasn't. She had the kid, and I knew who the father was, and then one day my sister said to me, she goes, I saw Kim's baby. It looks like you a little bit. I said, shut your mouth.
No.
Don't ever say that.
What do they look like now?
She's a good-looking girl with a big head.
No, the baby?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, it's a daughter? It's a girl?
I don't know. No idea. I have no idea. I have no idea.
Oh, man.
But she died. It's weird when you have intimacy with somebody and then you found out they died. It's so weird. She was a troubled, big drinker. Very few times can a woman outdrink me. She used to outdrink me. She used to live in the bottom. She lived in her grandparents' basement, and she would sneak me in. I remember one time I had to pee so bad, but the bathroom was upstairs. She's like, you have to wait till my grandparents go to bed. I'm like, I gotta pee. So she goes, hold on, let me go upstairs and see if they're awake.
Just
I couldn't.
Give me a bottle or something.
I grabbed a Bud bottle and I filled up the bottle, two of them, and put them on the side of her bed. I meant to tell her I have 2 pee bottles, like in between the bed and the wall.
You didn't tell her, Chris?
No, I totally forgot. And then I remember we hooked up like maybe a few months later. And she goes, look, I still have the beer on the side of the bed. She still had my urine on the side of her bed.
Chris, please stop.
I'm sorry.
I thought she was going to drink it.
No, and then she chugged it. She goes, tastes like plain old piss to me. No.
Chris.
I was a very mischievous young child. You're that age, and your parents and your elders warn you about, like, my mother was right about every woman I dated, but you have to make your own mistakes. I had this talk with my nephew. I said, I understand, you could take the elder's advice who've been there and done that and made that mistake, but sometimes you just got to make it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And learn. What a depressing ending to the podcast. I'm sorry, everybody. So we started with such hope.
Yeah, we were like on a high note until we started talking about that documentary.
Maternal instinct.
You know what? You know what? I have there's something called the Oreo technique. I
What's
learned
that?
this in management. Like if you have to discipline an employee, you tell them their positive strengths. You put in the what you want to say that they're doing wrong
In the middle.
in the middle, and then you finish with something positive like you're an asset to this team. I know you could do better. I think with the layout of the podcast, we could do the Oreo technique.
I like that idea.
At least I'll try. I'll try to Oreo it. Like we'll put the horrible in the middle
Yeah.
and the funny on the end, or at least lighthearted on the beginning and end.
It's like an
And then-
album.
We tighten up the horrible a little bit.
Yeah, we tightened up the horrible. A little less horrible, guys.
You guys were in that horrible realm for
Yeah.
a little while.
It's a comedy
Sorry,
podcast.
we were talking about the most diabolical thing.
It's-
I know.
It's a comedy podcast. And anyway,
So should we completely avoid horrible?
I don't know.
We got to make fun of the
The
horrible.
world's a horrible place. Yeah, how do we
Yeah.
make fun of maternal instincts? Anyway, she was very dedicated.
That's crazy.
Oh my, awful.
Suffice it to say, she lost weight just through the car ride to the
She
hospital.
lost, yeah.
What?
Be careful,
Is
Joe.
that, did I say something wrong?
No, I don't think. She lost weight on the way to the hospital.
I'm saying everybody wants to lose some
no,
weight,
he's
right?
saying be careful because
Your wife's sitting next
no,
to you.
because of the Louis C.K. thing.
Oh, yeah. We were actually going to talk
Uh.
about Louis C.K. and his new special.
Yeah.
And I'm trying. What we're doing now is we meet one Sunday. I think the first Sunday of the month.
Joe looks at me like, "Am I gonna die later?"
Yeah, yeah.
What are you talking about?
We were
No, just now.
we
What-
had a
nothing.
Zoom. We had a Zoom session. Like we're gonna at once a month. We're gonna get together on Zoom and talk about topics and the direction of the podcast. And Christine suggested for a topic, or was it Joe, the Louis C.K. special?
I suggested I wanted to talk about
Yes, you wanted to.
about the stand-up ridiculous. It's called.
Yes, and it turns out, let's just say they didn't see eye to eye on some of the topics, and I started getting nervous there. I was like, should I like click out and say I lost connection? Should I?
Because you always do the frozen face.
But,
Yeah. Should I click? Guys, I can't hear you.
Guys, I wrote some topics.
Yeah, I wrote some Louis C.K. Yeah, that's a. I opened for him one time.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's either you like you don't have to like all his jokes.
No, he's
He
not.
goes really dark. Let's
He's not for everybody, and they say with comedy, if you can get 1% of the population to like you, you'll be a huge success. Isn't it amazing?
yeah.
1% of the population. All right, guys.
Okay.
What do we
No
got? Joe?
comment.
All right, Christine, Joe, and we're gonna end the podcast here before it ends up
Do you want to
to
give a shout out to the sponsors?
Oh yeah, like thank you. See, that's nothing. I want to have like a little checklist. Main Street Tattoo, 38 Main Street in Kings Park. Leah, I adore thee, and she's phenomenal. And also Vinny at Hair Force One on Grundy Avenue in Holbrook, New York. These are my New York peeps.
Air Force One is doing their 50th anniversary.
50th anniversary.
50th anniversary.
He looks so young.
Yeah, it's July 31st and August 1st. Their 50th anniversary. If you go there from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m.,
Right.
they're going to have music and all kinds of things. So if you guys go down to Air Force One,
Air Force
all's
One in Holbrook.
invited.
All right. That's another episode of the Psychology of Fookery. So far, interesting summer with the smoke and the cyclospora. Hopefully the rest of the summer will be a much better time. That's it, guys. We did our
that went by quick.
that went by quick. Time flies when you're having
Yeah.
fun.
It does.
And shout out to my friend Karen and one of our
Hi, Karen.
one of our top fans in Milton, New York. She had the inverted nipple surgery. And, people laugh, but an inverted nipple imagine you had an inverted. I don't. If I had an inverted penis, what would I do? I had no idea.
Have you ever seen someone with a white nipple?
A white nipple?
A white, like
No.
literally what I'm saying. A white nipple.
No.
Okay.
Have you? Obviously, you have seen somebody with a nipple. They had discoloration of the nipple.
No, I'll tell you.
I know somebody who got a nipple reduction. They had very lovely areolae. They were the size of like nice, like healthy pancakes, and she narrowed them down to it just looks weird. They're like perfect circles. No nipples though. No areolae is perfect. It's
Is
like
it
my
more
mother.
of like a rhombus.
Yes, but it looks like the guy. It looks like the guy made her nipples with a protractor and a compass.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Learning his shapes.
if you take anything from this podcast, learn to love your nipples.
Yeah.
Learn to love your nipples. I
Well-
have a fat left nipple because I had it pierced. As I was 30, and my nipple's still fat, and I'm a little self conscious of it, but I'm okay. I still love my nipples, and yeah.
Okay. We all love our nipples.
All right, guys. Peace, love, and Adderall, and take care of your nipples and love them. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.